Hi, it's Barbara Cassidy. I am wondering if any of you that suffer from migraines like I did in the past considered that food could possibly be one of your triggers. They the preservatives in your food can trigger migraines like crazy, silly bad. So as we navigate what and learn what our triggers are or could possibly be, because it's vast, it's huge. As we navigate that, though, it means we have to uncover sometimes some of the least expected areas, and one of them is preservatives that are in our food. I'm surprised that a lot of people don't realize that if it's in a package, you can almost be guaranteed there's some type of preservative in there. Another clue is if there is an expiration date on the package. That's a clue. There are other things in that product. Frozen food, dried food, a lot of that has preservatives in them. And these additives can just, they're silent culprits, right? So here are probably what I'm going to say, maybe the top 5. There's massive amounts of these, but maybe if we were to talk about the top 5, number 1 would be MSG. This is so, restaurants load MSG on the food they're serving you. I got this firsthand from one of the restaurants we frequent. I asked the owner, it's a privately owned, I asked him, I can eat your salad without a problem. So what is that? Well, his past experience was with a super big, popular sit-down restaurant that's a chain. And he said, well, I can probably tell you that it is most likely because your large restaurants, they soak their lettuce in MSG to preserve it so it doesn't go brown on them. And he said that was one of the reasons why I'm opening my own restaurants. I've seen too much in these restaurants. And so MSG is a very common preservative that is used in your restaurants, and that can trigger migraines. Yeah, it also really disrupts our gut. It's just not good. Number 1, preservative. Number 2 would be aspartame. This is a sweetener that you find in, if you were to walk through the grocery store, if you were to talk percentages, it's definitely 75%, maybe a little less, but I think it's, if you don't include the produce section, the fresh produce section, the outer circumference of the store, basically. The rest of that, more than likely, with any type of sweetener in it, which is very, very common these days. Everybody's addicted to sugar, right? That's going to be number 2. And boy, this can also disrupt that brain-gut axis that goes on, which triggers migraines. You might want to consider that. The next one would be nitrates. That's another hidden one that I really was not aware of. That one gets me, is the nitrates. So where are you going to find your nitrates? You're going to find it in your cured meats, your deli counter. I wouldn't get deli meat anymore for anything because of the nitrates. Your bacon, your ham. Yeah, I'm very sensitive to them, and is it possible? Maybe you are too. The next one is sulfites. Okay, sulfites. Okay, nitrates, sulfites, kind of go together, right? But that's the preservative that is found in your dried fruits, wine and processed foods. It's very common in your processed foods. So this can also create gastrointestinal issues as well as trigger your migraines. Another one, I mean, hands down, is artificial coloring. I stay away anything that says, you know, like there's a, oh gosh, I don't have the top of my head because I stay so far away from it that I can't even give examples anymore. But those, you know, where they'll say something red to, or they'll add something so it looks red when there's really, that's just artificial color. There's artificial flavoring and there's absolutely no strawberry in it. So that's another one that can really not only impact migraines, but it can really affect your thinking, the process of your thinking. So we could really, the bottom line is, say your medicine cabinet could just be your pantry. It really could. You need to make your kitchen a safe haven, especially if you're in the migraine world. You really need to pay attention to your food. And like I said, I'm just touching on a very few because there's a lot of food, a lot of diets that can be migraine triggers. So consider looking into just these 5 and see what you've got in your pantry. And you know, here's the other thing, y'all, you just can't, it's not, okay, I'm gonna clean it out today and whew, we're gonna be good to go. No, we just can't do that in today's world. We just have to be very mindful that when we do go to the store, the next time you're grocery shopping, turn that label over and really pay attention in great detail what is on that label. And just maybe that may be one of your triggers also. So I want to know if you've experienced that, or if there's one that I didn't mention. Of course, there's, like I said, many preservatives out there that can most definitely trigger your migraines. But if you have a specific one, I would love for you to put it in the comments and share it, because I think as a community, we can all work together and inspire each other to stay migraine free. Blessings, may you have wellness, purpose, and abundance.